Hey, Acceptance Squad, this is Alex from Alex's Autism Acceptance Channel. Wherever you're watching in the world, hope you're having a good day. I certainly am. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we have an interview with an autistic friend of mine. And fun fact, he travels quite a bit on his own. And since the traveling video did pretty well, I wanted to do an interview with him, sort of to talk about my nervousness, because I am nervous about it. And I want to talk to him about what he does to calm his nerves. So I'm just going to get the questions on my phone here. And yeah, let's give him a call. I'm looking forward to his advice. My battery was so low, I had to plug it in right away. Hey, Conar,
Hi.
can you hear me
Hello.
okay? You can hear me okay?
Yeah. Yes.
Alright, let's hope the people in the video can hear you okay.
Okay.
Alright. Hey, thanks for being here, man. Um,
Yeah.
so this is Konar's second time on the show, and he's going to talk to me about traveling alone. So, Konar, when
Yeah.
was your very first experience traveling alone, especially in an airport?
It was when I went to national summer games for track and field.
Oh, okay, so
It,
Special
yeah.
Olympics.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. It was very nerve-wracking and the flight seemed longer.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Now, what year was this?
2014.
Okay, so
Yeah.
have you gotten? So I assume you've experienced several flights since then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then my second time flying alone was on the way back, and that seemed a little bit faster. And then my third time flying alone was 2016, and that was faster. And each time going alone seemed faster.
Okay, so you got more and more used to it each time.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me a recap of how you felt going into that experience for the very first time.
I was extremely nervous and felt like my throat was, like my stomach was coming through my throat.
Hmm.
And yeah, and I looked nervous and the TSA probably would have patted me down because I was like shaking, and but they
Literally.
didn't because
Yeah.
they put me through this special line because I think they probably saw me with a lot of anxiety. So I guess they probably got trained in that, maybe.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
at the time, the agent that was working at the time probably did.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's absolutely very important to get
Yeah,
training regarding that, especially because there tends to be a lot of misconceptions with anxiety
yeah,
at the airport.
yeah, yeah.
Konar, what was this thing that you were most nervous about?
Um, I was just really nervous that if I forgot my ID because my parents always made sure I had my ID, and then my boarding pass falling out of my pocket, and then trying to board and not have it.
So,
Yeah,
so if I'm getting that correctly, you basically had a fear that you weren't gonna take full responsibility. Is that right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. To be honest, I sort of have the same fear myself. Like, I had a nightmare a
yeah,
couple nights ago where I was about to
yeah,
board and I lost
yeah,
my passport. That's
yeah,
not fun.
yeah. Because yeah, that happened to me before of my parents, and it
Oh,
like
good.
fell through the seat, and then they didn't leave the aircraft, and the flight attendant was like, it was like, "Where's your passport?" It fell through there,
Oh
and
no.
then the gate was closing, and I was like, "Oh no, we're gonna be trapped on here."
Wow, dude.
Yeah, because the lights all turned off, and the aircraft lights start to turn off. She goes, well, "We don't know what's going on here." She goes, "I'll stay with you until you get your passport."
Man. How long did it
Yeah.
take you to get it back?
They ended up like ripping the seat up, and it acted as like a flotation device on top of a life jacket, and
Jeez, man.
they said that the maintenance would just fix it. And they said, "Don't worry about the seat."
That's a much crazier story than I thought.
Yeah.
Um, what part that you were nervous about ended up being fine?
Um, I was really nervous that I was going to lose my boarding pass after security, and then because they check it again before you board
Sure, sure.
your ticket. Yeah.
Yeah. But that part ended up having no issues.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
No.
good.
Yeah, because it scanned through and beeped, and if I lost it on board, that's fine because they already knew I was already checked in.
Right, exactly.
Because at security, they check it. I know why they check it at security because 9/11.
Yeah, well, I think that's fair. It's just like
Yeah.
making like
Yeah.
just going above and beyond to make
Mm,
sure that you're flying legal and all that. That
yeah.
is important.
Yeah. Yeah.
Annoying but important, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Because I remember before security never checked your ticket;
I
you just
know.
went through, and they,
Yeah, I don't. I actually don't remember a time like that. I'm
yeah,
too young to remember that.
yeah. I do remember that. Like in the early 2001,
Right.
they, yeah, they never checked your ticket at security. You just went through TSA, and if you beeped, they would warn you. And then the only time they checked for your ticket was before you board the aircraft because they wanted to stop, like people from being like a stowaway.
Yeah, what a wild time it was back then.
Yeah. Yeah, because in the 60s, they never checked your ticket.
Oh,
You can just walk
yeah,
on.
yeah. It was pretty ridiculous back in the 60s.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, how hard do you think it is in general for autistic people to fly on their own?
Um, Probably like really hard because you're worried about what if you had a meltdown, what would happen? Would you get arrested?
Yeah, so how people would react.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Luckily, it didn't then because that year I did have a few meltdowns, but
yeah.
this year I never had a meltdown since 2017.
Really? So
Yeah,
you're on 6 years now, nearly.
yeah,
Yeah, my meltdowns have gotten much less common, which is good.
yeah.
And
I've been doing like,
and knowing me, I
yeah,
probably like if I did have a meltdown, I probably wouldn't have it until after I got out of the airport.
yeah, probably same with me.
Because
Yeah,
like I'm fine in a stressful moment, but
mm,
like once
yeah,
I get past that, that's when all the feelings hit
yeah,
and all
yeah. But what triggered my last meltdown was at a job they let me go because of the safety. They were concerned about my
that.
safety,
Oh,
and then I didn't have a meltdown then, but after that I did.
yeah, sure,
As I was walking home.
sure, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I would too.
yeah.
Um,
But I haven't had one since then because I've been doing like meditation, some Vulcan stuff.
Absolutely, meditation is so
Mm,
helpful.
yeah.
Do you have any advice for me if my stress levels get to be too high at the airport?
Um, watch stuff on your tablet if you have a tablet. Listen to like music or YouTube videos on your tablet with Bluetooth headphones or noise canceling headphones. Some Sentry stuff in your bag.
Okay.
Yeah, like Sentry toys.
So you're saying that I basically have to be
Yeah,
prepared
yeah,
for that moment, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I agree. I really have no idea how I'm going to respond, but that's definitely an
yeah,
option, so I'll prepare
yeah,
myself.
yeah.
Fun.
What I don't like,
What's that?
the only airline I would always avoid would be British Airways. They have no autism training whatsoever,
Yeah,
and they scream at you, and they're
that
rude. They roll
sucks.
their eyes at you. They sigh at you, burp in your face, and they scream in your ears.
Well, you would think the British would
Yeah,
be more appropriate than Americans.
yeah, yeah. I was shocked how rude they were 'cause I thought they'd be more appropriate and more polite and stuff.
I guess not.
Yeah, because I was like, wow, this airline's shocking.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So final question
yeah,
here: how can I
yeah.
use my experiences at the airport to inspire my viewers?
To uh, to have your bag filled with stuff, make sure you have noise canceling headphones if it gets too loud,
Okay.
and if it gets too um bright for you, there's like rooms where people go in like mosques and it's like dark. It's good for autistic people if they want to go in. And
Really?
I really hope that they have autistic like sensory rooms in the future in
Yeah.
airports, like they do in museums now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, since it's becoming more and more prevalent, I definitely think that is a possibility.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
And to make sure to pack like fidget toys
yeah.
because it will help. Um, it would help with your stimulation and then if you need the stem, this ham flap, that's okay. It's perfectly fine.
Right. I think society is more adept to that nowadays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Just like yesterday, someone told me to stop ham flapping, but I ignored them
Yeah.
because it was
Dude, who
helping
cares?
me calm down.
Who cares what they think, man?
Yeah, I don't care what they think.
Yeah.
They don't understand stemming.
Amen.
Yeah,
All right, Conar. Well, that was a fantastic interview. Do you have anything else
yeah.
you want to say with this?
Um, I usually do video blogs on my traveling, or I rate the airline, how good they are with autism, how good they are with their service, how safe it is,
Hmm.
and my safety concerns, and and if the airline did something that concerns with my safety, I will say it in my video. Like one time when I was flying, the pilot didn't close his door, and I was really worried that someone would hijack the plane because the door was wide open. Someone could take their laptop and knock both of them out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that airline, I sent them an email saying that I was really scared.
Huh.
The both pilots didn't close the door, lock it, and I said I would never travel with your airline again because it was too scary. And they're like, sorry. That's all they said. And they didn't seem to be concerned about safety.
So you're saying that like if I see something
Yeah,
wrong, it's important to call them out on it to make
yeah,
corrections.
yeah, yeah,
Very good. I will
yeah,
I will keep that in mind.
yeah,
But I do hope I
yeah,
have a very positive experience, so I won't have to worry about that.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Because I always rate airlines where because that was like one airline. It was like a regional airline. They didn't close the door, and I was like, hello, you're flying a missile.
That's crazy, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
you
you
real.
should close the door and lock it. They should not trust the passengers.
I mean, it really is a weapon in the air. They need to consider
Yeah,
that.
yeah, because you don't know what's going on in the other passengers' minds.
No.
Yeah, even I don't trust other passengers, but I feel safe on board. But if I see one get close to the cockpit, I'm like, good thing the door's locked because I don't trust them.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
yeah,
Well, Konar, thank you so much for
yeah,
coming on. I really appreciate it.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that does give me a little less anxiety for my
yeah,
flight trip.
yeah.
And
And I always do travel blogs.
yeah, yeah, I'll definitely let you know how it
Yeah, and I
goes.
even rate the airport too.
Hmm. Uh,
Like how good the staff is at the airport, if they were rude or nice.
I'll definitely let you know how my
Yeah,
experience goes
yeah,
in late July.
that's good. Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
Konar.
Okay.
All right. Well, you have a great day.
Okay. Yeah, you too.
All right. See you. How was the quality of your call? 5 stars, ladies and gentlemen. 5 stars. Well, that's gonna do it for the video, everyone. Thanks for watching, and let's see how I'm doing with my channel here. Did I get any subscribers? Let's see. No, no new subscribers. It's been a bit flat for the past couple of days, so let's try to get that up, shall we? No, I'm kidding. Even if you don't, I'm still super thankful for you guys. Don't forget that. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching, and drop a like and comment your feedback if you made it this far. I will see you guys with another video. Later.